Thank you. And yes, so I think we should start. So good evening, everyone. My name is Elsa Marie De Silva, and I'm the founder of Red Dot Foundation. And we are very thrilled to host this event, the final event for the Art for Healing workshops, which is in partnership with Mosaics and Circles. Julia Hoffman is on this call. Krista couldn't be here, but she sends her love. And the Consulate General of the Federal Republic of Germany in Mumbai. So why did we host these workshops in the first place? So UNICEF says that every child deserves to reach her or his full potential, but gender inequalities in our lives and their lives and in the lives of those who care for them hinder this reality. And across India, gender-based violence is a tremendous challenge, allowing children and teenagers to become healthy and creative adults. And living life in which they harness their innate human potential is therefore of vast importance and need. Living through an experience of gender-based violence is a huge burden for any person, regardless of their gender. Arts practice and storytelling in a group can be a safe and meaningful container to work through and transform fears arising from such events. What stories can we discover, share, and tell together that can educate and inspire readers, peers, parents, and society alike to understand what each one of them and us has gone through and to take action towards stopping such events? So, in fact, today it's a great pleasure to host this event. We had 4 sessions in September, but today marks the second day of the 16 days of activism to end gender-based violence. And there's a reason why we have the 16 days, because it's a pandemic, it's a reality, and much work is needed to do this. So the aim of our workshop series was to help survivors break their silence around their experiences of sexual violence, create stories through visual arts that would make it easier to absorb the information, use visual arts as a therapeutic self-care routine to break the silence, find solidarity, and provide an avenue to seek help. And finally, create a resource that can be used by survivors and others for prevention and response to sexual violence. And today we are here to launch that resource, the toolkit. So I'm going to invite my dear friend and co-conspirator, Supreet K. Singh, to guide us in one of the practices that we have used throughout the workshop series, and that's a guided meditation. So over to you, Supreet.
Thank you, Elsa. And it is so lovely to see everyone back from the session and so many additional people as well, very dear friends we haven't seen in a long time. It's good to connect in a space like this, which is safe and which is calming. I hope you all feel better in some aspect, are able to walk further inside while we go through this very short span of time and try to focus on our breath. So a lot of you know the drill. If you can sit straight, cross your legs. If you are on a couch or a bed, if you are sitting on a chair, just cross your feet like this, entwine your fingers, put your hands lightly on your lap, close your eyes, just close your eyes, relax your shoulders, relax your neck, relax your face. It's very easy. You have to do nothing but listen to my voice and follow my words. That's all you need to do. So try and follow my words as we travel through the body, through the various parts of our body, and try to feel them relaxing. So what's happening with your toes right now? Can you wriggle your toes? Feel them. And now let them relax. Travel to the sole of your feet, to the ankles, to the calves, and feel them relaxing. Travel to your knees, to your thighs, to your hips. Consciously feel them relaxing. What's happening to your abdomen right now, to your chest, to your back. Feel them relaxing. If you're clenching your stomach, don't. Just breathe and feel the muscles in your abdomen and your back relax. Let's travel to your shoulders, to your arms, to your hands and your fingers. Just feel how they're feeling right now. Relaxed. Sitting calmly on your lap. Travel to your neck, to your head, to your forehead. Consciously relax your neck. Don't strain it. Relax the muscles on your forehead. Focus on your eyes, on your lips, on your throat. Feel them relaxing. Now softly shift your focus to your mind. What's happening in your mind right now? What are the thoughts? What are the images that stand out right now? Is there any one thought that is popping up again and again? Is it about something that happened earlier in the day? Or is it something that you're looking forward to do over the weekend? Or is it just an image that is standing out? Just stay with that thought or that image for a moment. Why is that thought standing out? Stay with it. And now softly shift your focus to your heart. How are you feeling right now? What is the emotion that you're experiencing right now in this moment? Is it love? Is it joy? Is it excitement? Is it happiness? Or is it sadness, anxiety? Or is it peace, curiosity? Are your emotions feeling musical right now? What is that one emotion that is standing out? Stay with that emotion. Acknowledge it. Accept it. Why are you feeling like this? What is bringing this emotion out so much in you right now? Just stay with that thought for a moment. And then softly shift your focus to your abdomen, to your stomach. Relax your stomach muscles and just observe what happens when you breathe in and breathe out. Every time you inhale, your stomach should come out and protrude. Every time you exhale, your stomach should go in. Is that what's happening? Keep breathing and observing. And if it's not, then correct it. So this time when you inhale, consciously make sure that your stomach protrudes. And breathe. Now softly shift your focus to your chest, to the rise and fall of your chest as you inhale and exhale. Every time you inhale, Your chest rises. Every time you exhale, your chest falls. Just keep observing that very subtle movement of your chest as you breathe. This is the closest you will come to observing your breath and feeling it inside you. So how are you breathing right now? Is your breath fast or is it slow? Is it deep or is it shallow? Don't force yourself to breathe. Just keep observing your natural rhythm as you inhale and exhale. Keep breathing. Keep observing the rise and fall of your chest. That very subtle, tender movement, almost like a rhythm, like an orchestrated music piece inside your body. Now let's travel with our breath inside our bodies. But before that, what color do you see your breath in today? You all have a color for your breath. What color do you see today? Is it still yellow? Is it green? Is it blue? Is it pink? Is it orange or is it white? Can you see your breath as you inhale and as you exhale? Now imagine yourself like Aladdin, sitting on this magical carpet, which is your breath, enveloped by the breath like a cloud in the color of your breath. Travel with your breath as you inhale inside your body now. As you breathe in, watch your breath as it travels to every part of your body, every cell, every organ, every muscle, every bone. Keep watching it as it travels to all of them, all those nooks and corners, and sprinkles in all those ingredients that you love having inside you. Watch it as it sprinkles love, joy, creativity, art, music, fragrance, happiness, peace, calm, fearlessness. Feel all of that slowly seeping in into every cell of your body. Can you see your body turning and glowing into the color of your breath? Now watch your breath as it absorbs and carries all the toxicity, all negativity, all emotions you don't want inside you. Watch it carry it out of your body. Did you see all that anxiety go away? Did you feel that hurt and that pain and that fear, insecurity? All of it flowing away from your body as your breath carries it when you exhale. You can repeat this as many times as you want. You can fill yourself up with as many ingredients as you want. Pick and choose what you want to be made of right now. Stay with this feeling. Stay with this you glowing in the warmth of the color of your breath. Your skin glittering with all that your breath sprinkled inside you. The fragrance, the music, the love, the joy, the laughter, the peace. And now slowly shift your focus back to the rise and fall of your chest. Just keep observing the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and breathe out. How is your breathing now? Is it still fast or is it slower? Is it still shallow or is it deep? Just observe it. Is there a change in your breathing? Let's take a few deep breaths. Try to breathe with control from the start to the end of the words. Inhale and exhale as I say them. Don't force yourself. Try to control your breath as much as you can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And breathe and breathe. Fall back into your natural rhythm of breathing. Whenever you are ready, keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands together in front of you. Rub your palms against each other. Feel that heat and energy between your palms. Feel all those ingredients you filled yourself up with. Feel the energy of those ingredients between your palms. Cup your palms over your eyes. Keep your fingers on your forehead. Let your eyes soak in and seal in everything you filled yourself up with. And with those fingers on the forehead, push out any last bit of residue of hurt or pain or any other emotion you don't want inside you. Push it out all the way to your temples, out of your mind and your body and your soul. Whenever you're ready, softly open your eyes. If you can all just raise your hand or switch on your video so we know that you're back. Right. And so I'm going to hand over back to Elsa.
Thank you, Supreet. So I hope everyone is feeling a little relaxed on a Friday evening. I would like to now invite participants to share, the feedback from the workshops. And I'm going to ask Supreet to go back and moderate that.
Thanks, Elsa. All right, so I know a lot of you who are here were a part of the sessions workshop, and we would love to hear from you. So let me start with Cameron. Cameron, could you just switch on your video and unmute yourself? And please share something you loved about the session.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Cameron Menezes. I'd like to start by acknowledging how privileged I am to be part of this program, Art for Healing. It was such a safe space where you could just share how you're feeling and everyone made you feel so comfortable. The program also taught me that speaking out one's feelings is not the only way of expressing oneself. Drawing one's emotions also helps. Besides, Krista's dance session was so much fun. I'll admit at first I was hesitant because I've never really just danced how I felt and expressed myself that way, but it was so liberating and it got me into such a good mood. Supreet's meditation sessions was something that I really needed, especially after a long day at school and with deciding colleges and stuff. It really relaxed my mind. I'm sure that these techniques of expressing through dance and being one with myself through meditation has taught me how to cope with the stress that I face. And I hope that I can give back to society by being able to help youth, especially women who are faced with challenges and the stress of society. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Cameron.
Thank you.
That was lovely. I'm so glad that you could take back something and you can practice it on your own as well. So now let me invite Mariah. Mariah, are you there?
Yes, I'm trying to start my video. Can you see me?
Not yet.
Yes.
Yes.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay. So for me, I really enjoyed the event too. This is the first time I really spoke about my experience, and it was very comfortable also sharing my experience. Like Cameron said, I enjoyed all the activities that were really created for us, the dance, the art, the body work really, and all the meditation that Supreet started off and ended the sessions with. It was lot of the space was really the best to share all that we were feeling. So I was also asked to speak about one of the activity in particular that we did, which is the tree of life. So it's a very simple art-based activity. I just thought I'll show my tree first while talking about it. So what you do basically is write all the aspects of yourself. So the reason I also really love this activity is that you realize you have so much more than you see every day, and you can really put this somewhere out there. So it's very visual for you, as well as other ways you describe yourself and what you want to add to this. So like the manure. So I feel like this activity is really so wholesome. You talk about what you have and what you want also in your life. So yeah, this is like, at least for me, I've kept this somewhere where I can see. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Mariah. And for some who don't know, Mariah is an artist, so don't feel that our trees were any lesser, okay? Her tree is beautiful, and I really wish we could put it in the book, but Mariah wanted to keep it for herself. So, but you saw it, so it's beautiful, and everyone's tree is so special and so exclusive to them. I hope you all can put it up somewhere and really use it to keep adding what you want to see in yourself. Thank you for that, Mariah. Alisa, would you like to share something?
Yes. Yeah, hi. So I was also extremely, I wouldn't even say happy, just satisfied and content after doing the workshop. Mainly because I felt like I kind of got to know myself a lot more. Got to know myself a bit more, like this tree of life activity, for example. I was able to become aware of what are my strengths, my weaknesses, and identify the things in my life that I want to get rid of, the things that I want to add to it, and so on. And similarly, with Krista's dance exercise, the whole activity of like just connecting with my body and letting that just flow. Yeah, again, I felt like in a very different way, on another level, I was getting to know myself. And the drawing activity in itself forced me to think about things that I had maybe shut the door on for a long time, refused to think about it, but maybe it was hurting me in the long run. And just going back there and well, we did share about this, and I was happy for that. I was happy for the safe space. But just going back there and having to draw it out, and not even being forced to put it into words. Yeah, I think it just helped me a lot. And again, I feel like even that just helped me become more self-aware, more aware of like why I do certain things, and what kind of where that comes from, what kind of baggage I'm carrying, and so on. Yeah, so in general, I was very happy, and more than anything else, just having the safe space and knowing that, like just connecting with everyone, knowing that everyone had similar experiences, I felt supported because of that.
Thank you, Alisa. And I must say this here before we have the next participant share, that it takes a lot of courage to be able to accept you have a story to tell and then to actually talk about it. So, and thank you so much, all of you, that you are actually coming up and sharing what you enjoyed the most. You all are very brave. You must you must applaud yourself. And with that, Jyoti, are you there? Would you like to share something?
Yes, sure, Supreet. Can you see me?
Yes.
Yeah. So for me also, this program was very, very different experience in terms of I got ways to express myself in different ways. I have never done any exercise wherein I express my emotions through drawing, through body movements, and all these things. So, and I really felt that all these activities helped me to express as well as to know myself better, and also to release my emotions and be accept my emotions. So overall, all these things really helped me. Especially two things I would like to share. One was where we drew the story in a picture format. That was really different for me because I recalled something which happened years ago, and then I expressed it. Even I remembered few things which I didn't realize that I knew. I remember this also. So yeah, so this was really a different experience for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Jyoti. Soumya? Soumya Shinde.
Hi. I feel like we've been meeting after a long time, but I think this space is, the vibes are always the same, like the safe space that we have created. I think it's just an instant connection. And I think, as everyone else already said before me, I am firstly very, very grateful that I came across this, program and I was able to be a part of it. And as I said, in that part of my life, when I had come into the fellowship, I was not really taking care of myself. I wasn't in touch with myself. I was more into work, work, work. And this kind of served for me as a way to get in touch with myself, of course, with all the different things within, especially art, as a way of healing. Like art has been a part of my life, but more for advocacy or for social issues and social justice, and thinking about how art can also be just for myself, and doesn't need any audience. I think at times, I think that's what I learned. And I want to speak a bit about meditation. So the meditation sessions we used to have with Supreet. So I have also told before in the reflections space that it was not for me in the beginning. I would not be able to sit still. I would not be able to, I wanted to just do something or the other and not just sit still with my thoughts. But I think over the time, I got really comfortable because there's not many instances where we take out time for ourselves and just sit with our thoughts and just, listening to our body and talking with our body. And I think that really helped me just sit down, stay still. Even today, when we did the meditation with everyone right now here, that was the only part of my day where I was able to sit with myself and just listen to myself. And also after Red Dot workshop got over, I did actively seek out meditation sessions on YouTube and try to do them. So I think that was a huge step up. So I think just introducing meditation in the mix of art and dancing and everything, like something which gets you charged up. I think something that just kind of rooted me and brought me back home to myself. I think was something I really, really liked doing. And it also got me doing it in my personal life. So yeah, thank you so much for the space again and for the meditation session and every single thing we did with the healing aspect. It was really amazing just getting in touch with myself and with others and sharing this space, just hearing stories and really just taking back the agency of my own story and being able to tell it in my own words how I want to. And especially the part where in the comic in the end, you asked us to add a panel with what have we done after it, or, what are we doing after it. So I think mostly I have read stories about gender violence where that's where it ends, but their story still continues after. And I think that's what I like a lot about this workshop, where the focus is on us now. We're taking back the story. So yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Soumya. It's lovely to see how you've evolved from the time we met last. It's lovely to see all of you. You've really brought back and taken back something, and we are very, very grateful that you could share your stories with all of us. And lastly, I would like to invite Ramiz. Ramiz, are you there?
Yes. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
So sorry I couldn't start my video because I'm traveling right now. So it felt amazing seeing you back. बहुत दिनों के बाद देखकर आप सभी को बहुत अच्छा लगा और मैंने भी ये वर्कशॉप्स में से बहुत सारी चीज़ें सीखी हैं। दो चीज़ें मुझे बहुत ही अच्छी लगी। जो एक था हमारा मेडिटेशन, तो ऑब्वियसली बहुत अच्छा था। दूसरा चीज़, मेडिटेशन करने में मैं अभी थोड़ा सा पीछे रह गया हूँ तो मेरे ख्याल से आज मैंने ज्वाइन किया है तो अभी वापस से शुरू करूँगा। लेकिन दूसरा चीज जो था वो जो ज्योति जी के साथ जो हमने ब्रेकआउट रूम्स करके दो पार्टिसिपेंट्स ने जो स्टोरी शेयरिंग किया था, तो वो मेरा फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस था मेरी स्टोरी बताने का। तो वो काफी अच्छा लगा। और उसके बाद मेरे जब भी सबके साथ स्टोरी शेयर किया तो जैसे बहुत सारे लोगों ने कहा कि जो स्टोरी का एंडिंग होता है वो हम डिसाइड करते हैं, तो वो एक अच्छी बात मुझे लगी। थैंक यू।
Thank you so much, Ramiz, and thank you for joining. For Julia and Maria, I'll just quickly translate what Ramiz said. So Ramiz was the one boy in the session, and it takes a lot of courage to come between 15 girls and speak your story and listen to them. And so what Ramiz was saying was that this was the first time that he also came to a space where he could share and listen to stories. He could understand from other girls as to how they feel, what they have experienced. And he realized that it's very important to speak up. And one thing that he took back was that you can decide how you want to change your story, where you want to take it. There's always a chance to evolve. There's always a chance to change the narrative. And we all can be an active part in that, if it's our story or somebody else's. Of course, he also said that he loved the meditation, and he has fallen back on meditating on his own. But today, because he joined here, and he's hoping that he can continue it. And with that, let me once again tell all of you that we are so grateful that we could form this community, that you could be so courageous to come up and talk about your stories and listen to ours. Thank you so much. And I'll hand it back to Elsa now.
Thank you for sharing, and I do want to reiterate that you can join Safe Circle on Fridays. So do let our team know, and we will send you the sign up link. And the reason why we don't want this exploration to end is the reason that we've designed this toolkit. And Miss Maria Einisch, the Deputy Consul General of the Consulate of Germany in Mumbai, has been really supportive. She did walk in whilst everybody was sharing, so I didn't want to interrupt. But Maria, it's only been a year since we first met you, but I feel like you've been such a big supporter for us in this journey. Thank you. This wouldn't have been possible without your support, and I know you're really committed to gender equality, and maybe you can say a few words. So welcome, thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, and thank you that I could take part a little bit in the wrap-up session to listen to all the comments of the participants. And I think it's a beautiful idea, this idea of that you yourself can change something in your own story. And I also loved, of course, the part of meditation, because that has been something I'm sure I have wanted to do for years and years, and I do so very well understand all those who say, "Oh, I'm don't manage to sit there alone." I think it's beautiful that you made people do that and find the value in it. And I thought immediately I should probably join next time. So very, very warm greetings from the consulate. I'm happy to be here again. And I have to say, I was very impressed also of the first session I participated in, also in the wrap-up part, of course, only. because I could really feel the good spirit which was there from the beginning on. I'd say probably this UN International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women shows that the awareness is rising. Very, very important thing. The awareness that it is wrong if, you know, nearly 1 in 3 women have been abused during their lifetime. And as we all understand, and I think the UN Day shows this, and the whole activity, the 16 days activity that they do right now, shows that this is a global problem. And it affects the society, it affects really us all. Because if such things happen, such human rights violations, it is just a very negative impact to us all. So it is true, it has to be tackled, therefore, from a national and international angle, from the perspective of the legislation, of policies. But there is one more aspect, and that is a very important one. This is the individual healing. This is what you could experience in this workshop. It is really such an important part to try to somehow get along with these experiences, with traumas, and try to find a way to live, so to say, with them and turn it to something which is positive to your own personality. And I think launching this toolkit or launching this book with your art is a very, very symbolic act, because it shows that you can even turn traumatic experiences into some kind of a positive outcome. So I'm very, very happy that we could support this whole workshop and this initiative from the part of the German Foreign Office. And I wanted to thank you all those who made this workshop happen, for all their thoughts and their empathy that went into it. And I'm very happy to hear that the participants took away a lot of good impacts from this exercise. Thank you so much. And Elsa, I hope the pictures reach you, which I wanted to send out there as a message that you know that you are not alone.
Thank you, Maria. And I'm going to play that. So, oh, 1 minute, sorry.
Just to explain.
Okay, 1 minute. I don't know what's happening, but here. Can you see this? Orange the world.
This is our team.
Yeah, but you were hiding behind them. You are like the force behind all of them. I have to shut that video. can't shut the video. So, I mean, I can't minimize. So,
see, it's going on. The support does not stop.
I think it loved the video so much. So, yeah, but thank you. Those were pictures from all the consulates in the world, and I think it is very powerful to show the solidarity in this movement. And thank you so much for your support. And we want to say, Maria, that we really appreciate your support, and we want to do these workshops in the regional language as well, because there's a great need for it. So we are working on that, and hopefully next year we can extend it in other languages and more participants too. But with the toolkit, we also want others to host it in their own communities, and we made it really simple. So with that, I would like to, I'm going to pin Supreet and Julia as well for the launch of the, now I hope to find the next video, which is the launch of the virtual book. But Supreet, in the meantime, maybe you want to hold it up, the book. It's really come out beautiful, and we'll be sending your copy. I hope to give you in person, Maria, but to all the participants, we are going to send the copy of the book across as well. So I'm going to just play the launch video now. So thank you, and I think we can give everybody a round of applause for that beautiful book. I say it's beautiful because I saw the hard copy fresh off the press, but we couldn't get it out in time to send it to everyone, but hopefully you will get it very soon. And thank you. And whoever else wants to host these workshops in your community, feel free to get in touch with us. We are happy to do it. But now I'd like to invite Julia, who is also a partner in this workshop series, to say a few words.
Yeah, thank you, Elsa. Thank you, Supreet. Thank you, Mrs. Einig. And thank you, everyone, really, who's been at these workshops. And speaking also for Krista, our other collaborator, it's been such a privilege to be in this space with you. Coming from the context of Germany and working in an Indian, even virtual context, has been, I think, a huge privilege and a huge honor for both of us. Even though the situation in our countries might be, and the context we're living in might be very different, gender-based violence still is also over here a big issue that we cannot ignore. And it's been really a privilege to bring our practices, the embodied one and the more visual one, together with Supreet's breathing, and to really, I hope that everyone who's been there, but also everybody who's been here, can remember that this is something you can still do every day. It's not limited to the 4 workshops we've been through. You don't need to call yourself an artist. There's so many ways to express yourselves, and these are some of the little moments, some of the little drawers that can help us, as some of the participants share, to really own our stories. And as hard and as difficult that might be, I think maybe what these workshops and this book might do is to really see that we're not alone, that this is with us, even though it might be ignored or it might be put to the sidelines in some cases. But as we were just seeing, there is this growing awareness, and we can become or be and keep on being each other's allies. So with that, just to say, you don't need to be an artist to express yourself creatively. Keep on doing that. Little steps, just a drawing or a breath each day that has a different color or something. And thank you, Elsa and Supreet, for this collaboration as well.
Thank you, Julia. And thank you so much for being open to it, because I just reached out to you, and out of nothing we created these series. We spent a lot of time detailing it out, but it turned out really beautiful, and I'm really, really pleased. I know Meena's here. Meena is from the GDL, Bosch Alumni Network, BMW Network, and she hosts a space every Sunday at 9 p.m. called Stand By Me, which we've been part of for more than a year. Maybe Meena, you want to say a few words on how, activities like this and a community of solidarity really helps?
Yeah, thank you, Elsa. As you mentioned, we started more than a year ago when all these restrictions started with the pandemic. And now it is such an amazing group, we become a family. So we like to be with each other. The pandemic is over, but we continue doing that. And right now, some of us, we have that spot of the week reserved because it is like the special time that is for ourselves, So it has been very, very important to be in this community. And now it is a group in which we feel as a with family, And we're people all around the world. There is Elsa from India. We have people from Romania, from the US, from Germany, from everywhere. So yeah, I really, really recommend a lot to have this kind of groups and communities. They are really, really good for our souls. Like this one. It is really good, really nice. Thank you, Elsa.
Thank you, Meena. And over to you, Supreet, for a final closeout.
Thank you, Elsa, and thank you, Julia. So lovely to see you again after so long, and I hope we do something like this again. One, of course, please don't go after we do this. We want to take a group photo with everyone, but I think we're just thinking we'll do something different to close today. No, we won't meditate. So I want you to close your eyes as I say a few words. Just listen to the words and see what comes in front of you. What is it that you visualize? That is your world. Everyone will see it differently. But try it. Let's see how it works. All right? Close your eyes and breathe. A moment, a breath, a green gypsy heart, two white souls, the red wild paths. The oats are soaked, the parsley sown, the fields are watered, tall, sweet, all grown. So let me fly to the sky. Let me be a star tonight. And you may open your eyes when you want, once you have come down from your flight, from the starry skies and the green pasture land. So that is just a small little poem I just put together for you all. And with that, Elsa, I think we should take a group photo.
So if everyone can very quickly put on their videos, we'll take a screenshot.
I'm going to hold the book.
So picture time, Meena, Soumya, put on your videos, Tanya. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There's a second screen, so I have to do another one. So again, 1, 2, 3. Great, great. So thank you so much, everyone. As you leave, if you can also put a word in the chat section on how you're feeling, and let us know if you want to participate in this kind of workshop in January or February when we have it next. So we look forward to keeping in touch, and thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mrs. Ainish, Julia, and Krista, and everyone who made this possible, including the Red Dot Foundation team, who's brilliant. You keep following up with everyone and keeping us on the straight and narrow. So thank you so much. We couldn't have done it without you. Yes, Harun, we would love to have you there as well. Thanks. I put some resources in the chat section, so please feel free to check it out.
Bye, everyone, unless someone has anything you want to.
Yeah.
For 5 minutes.
If you have any questions or you would like to talk about anything, please, we are here.
And we will send this toolkit to every participant.
Bye.
Bye, Maria.
Thank you, Maria.
Also about the regional workshops, who should we get in touch for that?
Sorry?
For the regional workshops, you have
asked
like if
yeah, you
we
can
also
you can contact Sheila or Supreet, and they'll get in touch with you. You're based in Bangalore, right?
Okay. No, I'm based in Mumbai.
Oh, you're based in Mumbai. Okay, great. So yeah,
but I can do workshops. Yeah, but I can do workshops in Marathi.
Wonderful, wonderful. So yeah, so we'll need your help in that. So please let us know.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much once again.
Thank
you.
And
the book looked lovely, by the way.
If I say so myself, I'm pretty pleased with it.
Bye. Thank you once again.
Bye.
Bye. Take care, everyone.
Bye. Take care.
Everyone.